Good afternoon, Bobcats, and welcome to BBTV, your home for Buffett News. Today is Monday, April 16, 2018. My name is Connor, bringing you the news that matters. As always, let's begin with the daily announcements. Students are invited to World Peace Day presentations happening this weekend. Buffett 7th graders will present their World Peace Day service learning projects this Saturday at Buffett Middle School from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. There will be activities, drawings, and refreshments at many booths. Tickets are 50 cents, and all money raised will go to student-chosen organizations. All Buffett families are invited to attend. 7th and 8th grade graders, mark your calendars for next Friday, April 27th. On this date, our school will be having a dance for 7th and 8th graders. Our very own Mr. Meyer will be the DJ, and in addition to dancing, we will have games, snacks, and a photo booth available. The theme is Hollywood, so dress like the star you are. That's it for the announcements today, Bobcats. Let's now head over to Elizabeth and Angelo for two quick news stories on an interesting event that took place in our library and an animal at our zoo getting a brand new home.
This past Tuesday, students and staff enjoyed the annual spring play. Directed by Mr. Miller, the light of the library featured our very own, the 7th and 8th grade actors. For the first time, the play was not performed in the cafeteria, but instead in the library. This play is about two girls who spent the night in a closed library. After finding a secret book, they were led into the world of fictional characters. We caught up with some of the actors and the directors to see how the play went.
My favorite part was probably when Caden Hughes came out in his boxers, and I just love seeing what the crowd has to do and like how they react to it.
I think the play went really good. There was a few lines that were skipped, but we covered them up really well, and it ended up sounding really good. And so altogether, I think we did a great job.
I thought the play went really well. They always do such a nice job, and I never know if they miss a line because they cover it so much. And then later I'm like, oh hey, did they miss something? I don't know. These students are rock stars.
The Henry Dooley Zoo and Aquarium is home to a variety of animals from around the world. One popular animal is the polar bear that can be found in the Durham Bear Canyon. Bam Bam, who is a 31-year-old female, was born at our zoo back in 1987, and she has called our zoo home for her whole life. This all changes as she will soon be moving to a new home in the Kansas City Zoo. She will be joined by a 28-year-old polar bear from Berlin named Nikita. The move is scheduled to take place before the summer when the temperature begins to rise. This decision was made as part of the zoo's master plan of relocating the bears to a new exhibit near the splash park. So Bobcats, it's time for your opinion. Did you ever go to see the zoo's lone polar bear?
What's up, Bobcats? This is Victoria here in the Sports Zone to get you updated on all things sports. Today is Monday, which means it's time for your BBTV Sports Preview, where we look at all the big games happening during the week. In Buffett action, we have soccer taking place on Tuesday. The Lady Bobcats will be having an away game at Lewis and Clark, while the boys soccer team will also be taking on the Trailblazers at home. Then on Tuesday, the boys and girls track team will be having a meeting at home also against Lewis and Clark. The final event of the week is on Thursday, when the two soccer teams take on the Morton Panthers. The girls soccer will have another away game, and the boys will have to play at home. Before we go to the entertainment corner, we wanted to pay tribute to a recent tragedy that happened in the world of hockey. Last Friday in Canada, bus carrying a junior hockey team collided with a tractor trailer in this tragic accident. 15 members of the Humboldt Bronco hockey team were killed and at least 14 others were injured. 10 of these victims were hockey players and 2 others were coaches. Since the accident, a GoFundMe page was set up where over $4 million has already been raised for the families and players affected by this tragedy. Along with the fundraiser, hockey fans around the world paid tribute to this team by placing hockey sticks outside of their doors and by posting pictures with the hashtag #SticksOutForHumboldt. That's all the time in the Sports Zone. Now over to the Entertainment Corner.
Good afternoon, Wildcats. This is Sean bringing you coverage of everything important to you and your free time. Welcome to the Entertainment Corner. Today we're going to be checking out the world of Disney. Disneyland is in Sacramento, California. Recently had some very special visitors. 4 dogs that are in the process of becoming service animals visited the park for a little extra training. The dogs named Essie, Arissa, Chekhov, and Ortega were brought to the park to practice socializing around a variety of different sights, sounds, and smells, and people that Disneyland has to offer. After, each of the dogs were given a souvenirs to take home. That's all the time in the Entertainment Corner. Now let's head over to Twitter to see what our teachers are tweeting about.
It looks like the wheel has landed on going viral. This means that we'll be looking at something that has been trending recently online. Today we are traveling to the country of Japan. Recently there has been a ton of viral videos of people in Japan polishing balls of tinfoil. Basically they crumple up a ball of tinfoil. Then they will use sandpaper and polishing compound to smooth out the outer ridges. When they finish, the ball looks shiny and smooth. Creating these balls takes quite a while and is a lot of work. Check out this brief video of the process in action.
去公笑的铝箔纸，开始来拍铁，用较粗的砂纸啊拍裂的。 过来往一千的。 就是像安尼啊，镜面的感觉，我已经拍到手拢乌。
That's going to do it for our broadcast today, Bobcats. For more info on many of the stories you've heard and to see what we're working on for future episodes, be sure to follow our Twitter page @BuffettBBTV. Signing off, this has been Connor. Have a terrific day, Bobcats.